Folks, this is Bravo 1983, and you say I never take you anywhere. We're on the porch today. Alright, well, I haven't had a video in a while, and I really need to have a smoke, so I figured I'd take y'all out here with me, and we'll hang out a second. I've got a couple of things to mention in this video. I've got two separate things that I want to talk about. They're not really fleshed out, so that's why we're going to have two things. The first thing is kind of a E.D.C, GHB kind of category. And what do you do if basically your E.D.C is not enough, but a GHB or a mob is just way too much? You want to carry a couple extra things with you today. Whatever it may be. I mean, if we're talking about extra ammunition or a little extra food or whatever the scenario may be. Okay, I think you've heard this solution before, but hear me out. Fanny pack. I'm not talking about the, atypical prepper from the day that had this fanny pack full of stuff and carried it all over the place and looked ridiculous. No. My fanny pack is made out of military surplus, and I don't carry it, well, I carry it around quite a bit, but not where you would see. Let me explain. You're going to go hop in a buddy's car. You're going to go ride with a friend. Hauling your bob around or your JSB is a bit excessive, but you may want a little more preparation than what they've made. That's where I'd recommend fanny packs. Slip an extra magazine in there, an energy bar, you can even throw in a bottle of water, whatever it may be. Heck, say you don't feel comfortable with carrying a GHB in your car, for like when you get out and you go home, you don't want somebody breaking your car steering GHB. That's where this comes in handy. It gives you that extra oomph of carrying more gear without actually having to physically carry it when you go in the store or wherever you go. And it's easy to carry back into the house. I mean, you can throw it over your shoulder, slap it on, whatever, to come back inside, even if you got arms full of groceries. So, just a thought, I do use them. I do carry them on my body, but that's only when I'm hunting. I don't think the deer really care if I have a fanny pack or not. I'm pretty sure they really don't care. So I will have one then, so I'm not having to dig in and out of the pack. If I do carry a pack that day, it just makes things much easier. But the other benefit to the fanny pack is, say you've got a 3-day assault pack for your bob. You get the stuff that's you need it immediately. When you're going to need it, you're going to need it, but kind of run out of pocket space. You can strap that right on the side of your pack, and it's right out there, easy to get access to, but yet at the same time it's not in the way. Just stuff. Now I'm going to drop a whole theorem on this later on, but here's just basically the gist of it, I guess. I had a cooler word to say, but I forgot it. But here's just the gist. This is about when to bug out. I've heard a lot about it, and I've never gotten a straight answer, and I don't honestly believe you will, but there's been some concerns with the answers I've received. One of which, a lot of guys think they're hardcore, they think they're pretty awesome. First thing they say is bug out, bug out, bug out, bug out, bug out. Right now, let's go. First sign of trouble, you ever have a problem, just bug out. That's the only way you'll survive. If you don't do this, you're not going to make it. Bullcrap. I think that whole theory is insanely flawed. I mean, if you followed that theory to the bone, you'd never be home. I mean, right now, we are facing the potential of the U.S. invading Syria. That may not seem like a reason to bug out. Give it a little bit of time. Think about it. Stuff can pop up that can cause a problem. So the first sign of danger. Well, this is the first sign. Let's go. You can't do that. You really can't. You can't bug out at the very first sign of danger because you would never be home. There's always danger. There's always going to be a problem in life. So what you've got to do is you've got to have a balance between preparedness and practicality. And I know practicality and preparedness kind of are the same thing, but not always. What I mean here is living your normal life, having fun, just enjoying stuff, kicking back, and being ready to go. So I don't have a real clear-cut answer. I am going to be working on that, and I'm going to be hopefully posting that soon. But don't listen to these guys, at least if you want my 2 cents.